What up, y'all? It's your boy Roz here with Proceed with Caution Blog, and today we are talking about fighting lust for fat booties. Now, as you can tell by the title, this is a talk in a sexual nature, whatever I want to say. And of course, if you know that bothers you or is going to lead you down a road you don't need to go down, then definitely don't watch this video vlog. Now, I'm not going to get S-rated like Mark Driscoll or anything like that, but definitely we're going to talk about things of a sexual nature. Mark Driscoll thing was a joke. Just in case you got upset, all you Mark Driscoll fans, that was a joke. But, getting to the topic. This all boils down to the Holy Spirit and self-control. Fighting lust, sexual thoughts, etc. Now, we're not going to get into the whole pornography thing. It's another video vlog. It will take like 2 or 3 video vlogs to get into that. But we all talk about this whole thing as far as looking at women's body parts and lusting. And this is based on having heard the song by Trip Lee and Pro covering the eyes. So this is sort of a spin-off of that. Now, just looking at women, you know what I'm saying, lustful with lustful eyes, I think a lot of it is because we are trained by the world, trained by unsaved friends to, this is how you view a woman, you know what I'm saying? I learned from an early age, man. I remember being like, I think I was like 12 years old, we was on the playground, and it was this girl everybody liked, you know. Looking at her, I was looking at her chest area, and my boy, he was like, man, look at that big old booty. And I was like, big old booty? Why you looking at her booty, man? You know what I'm saying? At that time, I really didn't understand as far as like girls and big butts. I don't know why, but I just never really thought about that. It was all about the chest. So, you know, I played it off like, yeah, she do got a big butt. But from that point on, that's when I started to just really pay attention to that. And going through the teenagers and early 20s, you just develop this whole pattern of how you look at women and check them out. Now, I think there's definitely a difference between looking and checking them out versus just going crazy, you know what I'm saying, which leads to sexual thoughts. There's definitely a difference on that, but I'm talking more when it leads to sexual thoughts. So the pattern that I seen within myself, and I think you definitely gotta have self-awareness. The pattern I seen with myself is the way I look at women, just simply as body parts. And so, something that I fight many times. I'm not going to say I fight it all the time, because even this week I failed in this area. But fighting, when I'm trying to fight many times, it's just the looks and the glances of women, how you check them out in a way that's undressing with your eyes. So for myself, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. I might look at a woman butt, right? And she might have, as we say, the title of the vlog, a fat booty. So I might look down, and then my thoughts is, okay, how can I address her with my eyes? So I might be like, number one, looking at her underwear outline. Like, what type of underwear does she have on? And you can tell, you know what I'm saying, if a woman has on tight clothes or tight pants, you can tell the underwear outline. Let's say she has on a tight blouse. If I'm not in the spirit, I'm in the flesh, I'm looking like, okay, how can I see like what's underneath? Can I see, is her buttons wrong? Is she gonna bend over so I can see like her chest? And so that's just like the mentality, man. You try to undress her with your eyes. Even getting into skirts, and not to get too graphic, but if a woman is not sitting properly like a lady and she's sitting like a guy, You know what I'm saying? First thought of the guy's mind is like, okay, did I look up there? You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. So you trying to see, what can you see? Is she gonna stay in that position so you can see up there? And so that is like the pattern. It's like a whole thought pattern might take like 10 seconds to do all of that. Check a woman out, boom, 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 boom. Thinking you address it with your eyes. So now that we talked about the pattern, we're gonna get into as far as basically knowing what you like. You know what I'm saying? What are you attracted to? Because when you try to fight lust, I mean, it's definitely, you need to know what is your greatest areas of weakness. Like for me, just to give you one example, like when we talking about fat booties, is this one, I remember this was like last month, I was in the mall, right? I tried to stay out of the mall because of this reason as far as lust, because women be bad in the malls, you know what I'm saying? They come to dress. And so in the area of weakness, I was in the flesh. It was this woman with these spandex pants on. She had a big butt, all this. And I kid you not, I was following her for like 20 seconds. She was ahead of me. I was like a feet behind her, just looking until I finally, you know what I'm saying, awakened and was like, yo, what am I doing? But like women with spandex and they thick like that just does something to me. Same thing with jogging pants. Tight jogging pants, women, you know what I'm saying, they got fat booties. You know what I'm saying? That just does something to me. So I know that that's an area of weakness. So I know that I have to guard against looking down if I see that material. That's straight up. I can't even just do a quick glance with that. If I ain't know my game, if I don't have the self-control to bounce my eyes, looking up somewhere else, it's a wrap. And so you just gotta know your weaknesses. You gotta know what you like, you know what I'm saying? And knowing what you like, that's a way to guard against going into lustful thoughts. Like for example, skinny women, certain type of skinny women, they don't really do that for me. I don't care if I look down or not. It just, they don't really attract me. They not thick like that. I'm from Detroit, and it's a mostly black city. Most of the women are of a thicker nature. Some are will be classified as obese, but in the black community, it's a thin line between obese and thickness. So you just train, you know what I'm saying, to like them certain type of women. I went to Jamaica. This was like 5 years ago. I didn't hardly battle what lust any with Jamaican women, because like body type wise, walking down the street, most of them that I saw when I was in Kingston, most of them are like real skinny. And so it's not like what you see in the like the dance hall videos with the thick women doing all kind of freaky dances and stuff like that. I'm not saying they're not there, but my experience is just walking down the street, I didn't really deal with that. So just knowing your weaknesses, knowing what you like, and definitely, man, knowing your patterns of how you look at women can definitely help you fight this battle of lusting. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get more into it in part 2. This is just a beginners. Get into more into it in part 2. This is your boy Roz here with Perceived Caution Blog. Hope you sucks in the mind.